Welcome back to Think Outside the Box. I'm your host, Tony Austin, and today we're making our quadruple chocolate chip cookie. Now that's not one chocolate, not two, not even three, but 4 chocolates in one cookie. So let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 1 cup of softened butter, and we're going to mix that together with our sugars that we have here. And we have 1 cup of granulated sugar that we're going to add to that mixture. And we also have 1 cup of packed light brown sugar. So what we're going to do is we're going to cream those sugars together, let them get nice and creamy, and then what we'll do is we'll work on our flour mixture. We also have 2½ cups of flour with a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of baking soda, and then we also have 3/4 cups of cocoa powder. You know I'm in love with the cocoa, so gotta have the cocoa here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cream this first. We'll add 2 eggs to that, get it nice and incorporated, and then we'll add our flour mixture, and then we'll add our chocolate. A very simple recipe, but oh so delicious. Now that we've creamed our butter and it's light and fluffy, and we mixed it with the eggs to make sure that it's nicely incorporated, what we'll do is we'll slowly add our flour mixture with our cocoa. It gives it this nice chocolatey flavor and color. Lift this up, come to the side. We're going to add a little at a time. We don't want it to flour up and spill all in our face and have cocoa all over the place. So we'll just add a little bit of flour, a little bit of cocoa, and then we'll add some more, and then we'll add our chocolate. Now the chocolate that we decided to use today was 1 cup of white chocolate chips, 1 cup of milk chocolate chips, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and also a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chunks, just to give it a different dimension. So when you eat into the cookie, you have small chocolates, medium-sized chocolate, and then the big fat chunks. You can use any chocolate that you like to your liking. You can use bittersweet if you want to add that into your mixture. You can even spice it up and chop up some Oreos and throw that in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to start mixing this. We'll add the rest of our flour mixture to this. And what we'll do is we'll remove the mixing paddle, and we'll add the folding paddle, so we'll fold in our chocolate instead of mixing it in there, so it just comes and it's evenly spread out through the batter. Scrape down the sides, make sure we get all the flour with our butter. If you can see that, it's like a nice light whipped cookie batter. That makes for a nice soft cookie. We want to make sure we get all that off of there. We don't want to waste any cookie. Pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll just add our chocolates. Once again, 1 cup of white chocolate, 1 cup of that Ghirardelli milk chocolate, a cup of semi-sweet, and 1 cup of semi-sweet chunks. Now you can say, now that's a lot of chocolate in 1 cookie. Yes, it is. So we'll add our folding paddle, so we can just fold our chocolate in there, make sure that it's nicely incorporated. And what we'll do is we'll take a scoop and we'll just scoop that onto our cookie sheet. Make sure you preheat your oven to 375, and these cookies bake for roughly about 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want to over bake them or overcook them. Use about a 1½ inch scooper this time for our cookies. We'll just place that on our cookie sheet, like so. About 2 inches apart to leave for the spreading. Chocolate in every bite. And the good thing about using the ice cream scooper, it allows you to leave like a perfectly round cookie. You don't have to be perfect with your cookies, especially if they're just for your house and for entertainment purposes. But you know, if you're a perfectionist, then you might want to get a nice ice cream scooper, and it makes it much easier, and the cleanup is easier as well. So we have 12 nicely round chocolate chip cookies. What we're going to do is grab a couple more baking sheets because we don't want to belabor this process. We want to get these cookies out as soon as possible. Bake them in the oven roughly again for 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll see you on the other side. Ooh. Nope. Cookie move. Get back over there. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of Think Outside the Box. This is our quadruple chocolate chip cookies. As you can see here, I made 24 cookies. I have plenty of batter left over for at least another 2 to 3 dozen. But once again, this should last me the day. So I'm gonna go over there and grab me a glass of milk and start working on these. But we'll open one up for you so you can see it, how nice, gooey, and soft these cookies are. I mean, they're just amazing. I mean, and you can't beat it. And for just a quick fix, takes roughly about 4 to 5 minutes to mix, about 10 minutes in the oven, and about maybe 3 to 4 minutes to cool. In about 20 minutes, you have a perfectly excellent chocolate chip cookie. So any of those chocolate lovers that you know wants to get their fix, this is the perfect gift for them, or a perfect, I guess, afternoon, morning, or even late night snack. So thank you for joining us again. Follow us on our YouTube channel. You can search us by Tony Austin Jr. or Soulful Desserts. And if you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a comment. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you like, it's your world. But see you on the other side. Let me grab my milk. I'm gonna get on these cookies. Soft.